Hello everyone, this is Roots. I just wanted to take a minute to make a beginner DayZ video, since a lot of the DayZ videos out there are more directed towards finding you a gun or finding you food and water, which are obviously extremely important. This video is a little more mundane and shows you a couple of tips and tricks, I suppose, instead of the major survival videos, just things that I haven't seen online before. The first tip I have for you is that docks are very safe against zombies. As you can see, the zombie has no idea that I'm here right now. And if you look on the right side of my screen, you can see that I'm extremely visible. Now, if I run around, the zombie will get pissed off and start running around himself, but their programming isn't yet complete, and they don't know how to walk on docks, basically. I have seen them swim, I have seen them drown, and I have seen them glitch on top of the water long enough to hit you once or twice, or until you move, and then they glitch back under the water. So if you do run on a dock, just know it's just for a temporary. You need to bandage yourself, wait for the zombie to come out here if you can goad it this far out, and then run back onto the land and head off in another direction. If you do decide to head off, for instance, from this, you could either go in the direction of that structure over there, which would be a bad idea because nothing spawns at structures like that. You could go up into the hills, which would also be a bad idea because as you run up a hill it slows you down and zombies will catch you. Or you could run into Electro, which you can see I'm just currently west of Electro. It's good. This is actually a primo spawn point. Running through big cities is a fantastic idea. If you spawn next to one, you run through it, grab things as you run through, just run. Like if you see openings, you might want to circle the building, check and make sure that there's two entrances so you can go in one door, grab stuff, and run out the other one, and try not to get eaten, basically. Zombies can and will open doors, so don't think that hiding inside of a room with closed doors is going to protect you. To utilize things, you middle mouse click. You just look at it and a little handle appear, or a little gun with like an ammunition sign below it. You just middle mouse click and then it'll open a window somewhat like this and show you over here what, obviously it'll show you what items you do have, and then the items that are on the ground, and you can add those to your pack. As you can see over here, you have a limited number of spaces. Primary weapon, binoculars, secondary weapon, your backpack, which you can store things in. Over here is where food, drinks, and other things will go, and down here is where bandages and whatnot goes, and then your tool belt itself is where all of your tools go. Now, if it's nighttime, sometimes you can't see jack spit, so what you can do is you can right-click the flashlight and remove it from the tool belt, and if you don't have a secondary weapon, it automatically applies that to your secondary weapon slot. If you hit the L key, it will turn on your flashlight, but during the daytime it doesn't do anything, obviously, because the sun is out. Now, if you start running, as you can see, my arms run around. This isn't like Left 4 Dead where your flashlight kind of just jogs. Your flashlight will swing back and forth, and you're basically just going to become a beacon for anyone that wants to shoot you in the head. Bandits are on any server where there's more than 2 people, and probably most server where there's only 1 person. Anyone will kill you for whatever reason. They're bored, they think it's funny, they want to make you cry, because it's a pretty large learning curve for this game. As you can see, I've gone into third-person mode. That's the numpad enter button. I'm not sure if it's any other buttons, and I guess my character is getting terrified because there are 2 zombies very close to me that want to eat my brains. Something else that they don't tell you very often is if you right-click once, it takes you into this aim mode, which also, if I unequip my flashlight here and return it to the tool belt, if you don't have a weapon and you're standing and you have right-click active, it will slow you down, which makes it easier for keyboard users. Since this game isn't on a console, you can't just move your joystick half as much as you would usually do and move slower. You just right-click once and it slows you down quite a bit. Hitting C will make you stand, and that's the only button that will make you stand. Hitting X will make you kneel, which you can move quickly, or you can right-click once and move slow while kneeling. And then hitting Z will make you go prone. There's only 1 movement speed while you're prone, however. Holding the right click allows you to zoom in, which comes in handy when you're trying to see a long distance, especially for people like myself who have to run the game in lower graphics settings. Something very far away, it could be a tree, it could be a jeep, it could be a person, you can never really tell until you zoom in. Helps just a bit. As you can see, the zombies are swimming now. Just be careful not to stand too close to them when they are down there, because they will glitch up and hit you, and you will start bleeding and wasting a bandage because you're standing on a dock and not paying attention is a huge loss. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching the video.